Hey there, FPL managers. Welcome back to FPL Buds, the place where I break down your fantasy Premier League journey. I'm your host, Mr. Goat, and I'm thrilled to have you here as I dive deep into the Game Week 6 strategies. I've got an action-packed show for you today, covering the essential buy, keep and sell options, the all-important captaincy pick, and of course some smart team selection tips. So, let's get started. Starting off with my first buy of Game Week 6, I have Manchester City's in-form forward Julian Alvarez. Alvarez has been lighting up the Premier League this season. He is not only a goal threat, but also combines well with Haaland and creates tons of chances for him. He has 2 assists in Game Week 5 and has been consistently providing attacking numbers in previous game weeks. One reason to buy Julian Alvarez is Bernardo Silva's injury news for the coming game week. There is a high chance Alvarez starts his upcoming fixtures at home against Nottingham Forest. Talking about a hot streak of form, Alvarez scored a brace in the Champions League game midweek, giving more reasons for managers to bite the bullet and go for his signature. Next in my buy bracket, I have a defender who was a staple in everyone's team last season. However, due to his high price of 6.5 million and rough fixtures to start the season, he has been ignored by most managers. I am talking about Newcastle United's fullback Kieran Trippier. Newcastle go on an insane run of fixtures in the upcoming game weeks. They have a reliable defensive unit, and Trippier could get many clean sheets. However, things don't end just on the clean sheets for Trippier. He is in all of the set pieces for Newcastle, making him an attacking threat from these positions. He is also a bonus point magnet. For the extra 1.5 million, Trippier is an outstanding choice this week. Now let's talk about players you should consider keeping in your teams, especially if you already own them. First up, I have Son Heung-min from Tottenham. It's interesting how many managers who brought him in last week seem to be losing faith after he blanked in the previous game week. Son is set to face Arsenal and Liverpool in his next 2 fixtures, which might seem tough on paper. However, Son is known to shine against teams that like to press high and play with an aggressive defensive line. Both Arsenal and Liverpool are expected to adopt this approach, creating numerous opportunities for Son to exploit on the counter-attack, thus increasing his overall threat. Another compelling reason to consider holding on to Son is Tottenham's upcoming run of easy fixtures starting from Game Week 8. Next on the list, I have Ollie Watkins from Aston Villa. If you currently have Watkins in your team, I would strongly recommend keeping him. While he hasn't found the back of the net yet, he's been contributing valuable assist points. Furthermore, he's going up against an out-of-form Chelsea side this game week, providing a golden opportunity for him to score some points. By retaining Watkins, you can conserve your transfer for other positions to bolster your team or save it for Game Week 7. Watkins has already amassed an impressive 22 points in 5 games, with an expected goal involvement of 260. He's had 14 goal attempts in these 5 games, with an impressive 13 of them coming from inside the penalty box. Additionally, he's made 31 touches in the opposition's penalty area. Next, let's talk about players to sell. Turning our attention to Sterling and Chelsea fans, it's been another disappointing week for Chelsea and Sterling owners. While Sterling did create a few chances against Bournemouth last week, there's been a lack of finishers to capitalise on those opportunities. Chelsea's next match is against an in-form Aston Villa, which promises to be a tough challenge. It's unlikely Chelsea will have much attacking influence in this game. In the midfield, there are cheaper alternatives like Mbeumo and Diaby, who might offer more in terms of attacking threat than Sterling. All in all, Sterling has been a disappointing pick in midfield and is an easy sell. Moving on to my second pick for players to sell, we have Arsenal's left winger, Gabriel Martinelli. Unfortunately, Martinelli has been a letdown this season, with lackluster performances in most game weeks. However, the primary reason for selling Martinelli is the hamstring injury he suffered in last week's match against Everton. He's set to be sidelined for at least a few weeks due to this injury. Trossard is expected to step in as Martinelli's replacement during this period, making him an intriguing differential pick among Arsenal's attackers. It's that crucial time again when we discuss the all-important captaincy picks for game week 6. First up, my top choice for the captain's armband in game week 6 is none other than the goal-scoring sensation, Erling Haaland. The man has been on fire for Manchester City, finding the back of the net consistently. He's not only a goal machine but also a key figure in assisting his teammates. With Manchester City facing a favourable fixture, Haaland is poised to capitalise and find the back of the net. I would recommend him as your first choice captain this week. My second choice in captaincy pick for game week 6 is the ever-reliable Mohamed Salah from Liverpool. Salah needs no introduction. He's been a consistent source of points season after season. Liverpool faces a promising matchup this week, and with Salah's knack for finding the net, he's a dependable choice for captaincy. If you're not going with Haaland, Salah is your go-to option. Now, for those managers looking for a differential captaincy pick, finally, I present Julian Alvarez from Manchester City. While he might not be the most popular captain choice, Alvarez has been in stunning form, chipping in with both goals and assists. With Manchester City's upcoming fixtures, he could be the surprise package you need. A differential captain pick like Alvarez can make all the difference in climbing the ranks. Now I'm excited to share my team selection choices for game week 6 with you. This week, I'm holding on to my free transfer, saving it for what lies ahead, but I'm making a few changes to my starting lineup for this round. First things first, I'm bringing Flecken back into the goalkeeping position for my team in game week 6. He's been a reliable choice for me, and I'm confident in his ability to earn points. Now let's talk about the defense. I'm backing Gusto ahead of Udogie this week. I believe Gusto has a better chance of delivering points in this round. No changes in my midfield and forward line this week. I'm sticking with my trusted players in these positions. And for the captaincy, I'm going with Erling Haaland as my captain and Mohamed Salah as my vice-captain. Haaland has been a consistent goal scorer, and Salah's performance is always a threat. Now I'm excited to share my team selection choices for game week 6 with you. That's a wrap for this week's FPL Buds episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to hit that like button if you found content helpful, subscribe for more FPL insights, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss an update from your FPL Buds. I'm Mr. Goat signing off for now.